Yeah.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We are so excited to have you joining us tonight for the Activate and Thrive in 2025 presentation. My name is Marci Nettles, and I am super excited to welcome every single one of you here tonight. It is so great to meet every single one of you. We love meeting new people that have the same hopes, dreams, goals, and maybe even passions as we do. And along with those, it always comes with some pains as well. And so we're super excited to be here with you tonight to be able to talk about some solutions that we might have to some of those pains that you might be experiencing. So I am the proud wife of this amazing guy here, Dr. Dondee Nettles, and we have a blended family where we have 4 kids, we have 3 grandkids, and shh, we have a 4th one on the way. So we are super, super excited about that. I am super passionate about what we're going to be sharing with you here tonight. And I've had my own personal experience with it. I truly believe that over almost 14 years ago, the products we're going to be talking about tonight saved my life after I had been in law enforcement for almost a decade. I was in a car accident on duty that ended my career. It left me with a brain injury, several herniated discs throughout my spine that required surgeries, which meant I could not be a police officer anymore. At that time, my kids were teenagers and mom was never present. And so I ended up going through a lot of loss. I went through a divorce of a marriage that was already struggling. I lost a house. And as I mentioned, my brain and my body on all of those prescription medications did not let me be present for my kids. And that was really hard for me. I ended up very depressed, told my doctor about it, and he pulled out that white pad of paper and gave me a new prescription that this time had warning labels on it that said may cause suicidal tendencies. I actually had 4 suicide attempts before very dear friends of mine shared information similar to what we're going to be sharing with you tonight, but we've come a long way since then, guys. But when I saw it, I actually had hope for the first time in 18 months since my accident that I could actually get my mind working again, my body working again, and maybe have a purpose in sharing and serving other people once again. And I will tell you that it came to me from God, as I know, as a gift. It worked exactly the way that I needed it to. And now I am passionate about sharing this with others, locked arms with my husband. And as you can see here on the screen, we absolutely love every form of excitement, travel, maybe a little bit of danger, all that kind of stuff. But we're excited to be here with you. And we're going to go ahead and move on through here so that we can get to the disclosures and into the presentation. So first of all, what this small print is however much effort you put into anything will determine the results that you get. So whether it's on a weight loss journey, whether it's on a health and wellness journey, whether it is on a journey to make more money, the effort and choices and decisions that you make personally will determine your outcome. Now, another thing I want you guys to know is that this is a challenge that is being put forward by a bunch of executives that got together. We put our heads in and we said, let's do this thing. And then a bunch of other executives came in and we put together a bunch of money that we're going to be talking about here in just a little bit. So all of that to tell you that this is a consultant-driven opportunity for you to get involved with, utilizing some of the best products out there on the market. So this company is LifeVantage. And we are super excited to introduce you to Activation. And, LifeVantage is a completely different company. Activation is completely separate away from supplementation. Supplementation is where you take products to hopefully be able to balance out or give you something that you're deficient in. Where activation is when we come in and we turn your body back on to do what it was intended to do in the first place, but maybe processes or different things inside your body went to sleep or are dormant. And so they're not working exactly the right way that they should be at this time. So we really take pride in our research and our development of our products. Our products are unique. They're consumable, groundbreaking. They're clean and non-toxic. They're activators. Remember, turning you on instead of just putting products inside your body and hoping it's going to help you work. And these are also, we have some high-end supplements that help our activators work even better. These products are all helping people around the world to look and feel the way that they want, actually thriving in life. Have you ever wished you could thrive again? I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you've wanted to thrive. You've been looking for ways to get that energy, that desire and drive again, that passion in your life, because thriving is what your life should look like. And our product catalog can help you do that. We have products that help with your daily essentials, the right nutrients and the right combinations taken at the right time of day. We have 3 of our products that are specifically around anti-aging, helping you turn back the clock and the rate at which you age. We also have heart and eye health products. We have skincare and hair care that is super clean. It's good for you and it's not toxic, so it's not going into your brain and causing more problems. We have our nootropic. Axio. It's our energy drink that helps to balance your brain chemistry, as well as giving you better mental clarity, focus, and even a better mood sometimes. Our fat burn helps you burn extra calories no matter what movement you're doing, along with all of our gut health products, our immune boosters, which this time of year, every single one of you should be taking daily wellness, increase your immune system just in 2 hours time to help you fight against all of the crap that's out there in the world right now, right? And then of course, we can't forget our pups. We have got an anti-aging product that will help your dogs live better, feel better, have more energy, and be able to just really participate in life the way that you want them to the whole length of their life and not have it cut short whatsoever. So let's start here with what LifeVantage has first brought us. We're the company that brought you the anti-aging product. This is Protandim NRF2. This is our foundation product. It is the anti-aging product that reduces damage inside of every single one of your cells by 40% in just 30 days. This is damage that leads to breakdown. This is damage that leads to disease. It is potentially the most researched natural product with over 28 peer-reviewed and published studies that you can find. And by this research is not on an ingredient, it's on our finished product. And that is huge. But you can find this because it is housed on the National Institute of Health website. That is pubmed.gov. If you want to go and check it out, go check it out. If you're a science geek, don't trust us, go find the facts of the true science. This product alone has 7 patents. They're all focused on the synergistic benefits of taking this product, and as well as the anti-inflammatory and the anti-fibrotic capabilities of making your own super antioxidant enzymes that are millions of times stronger and more powerful than the antioxidants that you can eat or take through other products. Now, that was one of our breakthroughs. LifeVantage is also the company that has brought you the first clinically proven collagen activator. It's not just a regular collagen that's out there around hair, skin, and nails. This is actually a Stevie award-winning true science liquid collagen that does so much more than that. It activates your body to make more of your own collagen by 100%, which means you're making the collagen your body needs, not just the types necessary for the superficial improvements. Collagen is the most prevalent protein in the human body, and we need it for all of our soft tissue, for our organs. How about your gut health? Anybody out there have gut issues? Put a 2. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to tell us about your gut health, but just keep in mind, gut health is really important and you need those tight gut junctures, and that's what collagen can help you with. And how about your bones? And how about your reproductive organs? All of these different things are dependent on collagen. And yet we start losing collagen in our 20s, on average of 1 to 2% every year. This is truly the reason why you start looking and feeling older in your 30s to your 40s and beyond. Our collagen also supplements with 10 different types of collagen and helps you maintain your collagen for a longer period of time. Every aspect of a thriving life depends on these 2 products, reducing cellular damage and making more of your own collagen. And now, LifeVantage introduces to the world the weight loss system that broke the internet. So we truly do know and understand the emotional roller coaster that goes along with weight and weight loss journeys. And we took this into account when we were developing this market disrupting system. We want to provide natural solutions to a battle so many have been on for years, if not decades. Knowing that our population is over 70% overweight and many have turned to synthetic options that are creating more harm than good, we set out to create a system that is so much more than weight loss. It is wellness. In our success, we truly broke the internet when the Mind Body system was launched back in October. It was phenomenal. It was one of the most amazing experiences ever. We actually had 200 times the web traffic that we normally had on our website. Our first batch was sold out in 13 days, and the second batch sold out in weeks. Over $8 million worth of this product was sold in such a short amount of time. It was like the coolest thing ever. Watching people getting the benefits and then seeing businesses double and triple, it just really reinforced that we hashtag take it to make it, and it's truly making a difference in the world in so many different ways. We activate our bodies to make the antioxidants, proteins, enzymes, and things that you need for better health. So this is not your old school supplementation. This is not harmful big pharma experiments, because we are so not into those things. This is using proven methods to give your body what it needs through nutrition. We're talking about plants and plant compounds and activating it to feel younger, look younger, and where's that word again? Thrive. Thrive today. So I'm really excited to be able to introduce this guy sitting next to me, Dr. Dondee Nettles. We have now been married for, over 11 years. He is an executive consultant with LifeVantage. He's a doctor of chiropractic, and he has been in practice for over 28 years. He specializes in family wellness and longevity, and he's been with LifeVantage as a consultant since May of 2009, and he's currently a member of the Scientific Advisory Board. So I'm going to turn it over to him right now to be able to share more of his story and to give you some details of this amazing system that we are introducing to you.
Thank you, Marci. And there's a couple bullet points I'd like to add there. One is metalhead in the 80s. I'm a total metalhead. And the most important thing here is I'm a science geek. So I like doing research. I like looking at the relevance of products. I like looking at the applicability of products. And I'll be completely transparent here because I have a personal and professional reputation to uphold, and I don't want to tarnish it for anybody. And on the contrary, I want to help people make an educated decision, not an impulsive one. So if science is important to you, or let me put it more specifically, if scientific validation of products is important to you, drop a 2 in the chat, because I want to know what my audience thinks about this, because having great experience and people talking to you about a great product and having, sharing stories with you, those are all wonderful. But when you can actually validate something by going to look at prestigious research, at least for me, it all the credibility in the world is what I put on that. So I don't have to be the one trying to sell or convince, simply just share what scientists and researchers, I might add, scientific researchers or scientific doctors and researchers and people that do all this kind of studies that are world-renowned people. That's important to me. So again, drop a 2 in the chat if science is important to you. So let's move on to what is this whole topic of discussion about? What is GLP-1? Well, what it's not is a drug. And so I hear people all the time tell or describe or ask, is this an alternative, a natural alternative to those drugs out there like Ozempic and the semaglutides? And the answer is absolutely no. Hard stop, no. This is not a natural alternative to those things. If anything, those are synthetic alternatives to the natural pathway, which is what we're talking about here. So GLP-1, glucagon-like protein 1, is a natural hormone your body produces in the entire focus to help with blood sugar, balancing blood sugar, controlling your appetite, and optimizing digestion. That's why your body makes it in the first place. The problem? When we get into these diets or we get into these lifestyles where we eat when we're not hungry, we eat because we're visually motivated because we saw a Little Caesars pizza commercial on TV and we whipped out Uber Eats and we called and ordered a pizza and we weren't even hungry. We were just mesmerized by that stretching mozzarella on the commercial, which was purposeful, by the way. Or we are emotional eaters. We're a little sad, we're a little happy, we're melancholy, we're frustrated, and so we order a pizza, we go eat some mac and cheese, whatever the case, whatever your comfort food is, you know what I'm talking about. That's how this whole system gets broken. So let's talk about what it is. And it is a pathway. It is a pathway to optimize insulin secretion of your pancreas. It slows digestion in your stomach and in your intestine. It suppresses your appetite. So it quiets cravings. It quiets the food noise. It helps, it helps you get back on the normal pathway of eating food. And if you understand that food is fuel, drop a 3 in the chat. Food is fuel for your body. Think of it this way. Whatever's on the receiving end of your fork that you put in your mouth is simply to recreate your cells with. Yeah, it might taste good. Yeah, it might feel good. Yeah, it might smell good. But it's not to smell and taste and be good. It's to literally recreate you with. So think about how magical the body is. It can take pizza and beer and scotch and tater tots and double fried whatever and make you out of that. It'll make cardiac cells and hair cells and eye cells and skin cells and blood cells. That's miraculous, my friend. Well, what if all of that is maximized? That's what it looks like when your liver and your pancreas and your GI tract and your cardiovascular system, and most importantly, the control mechanism, type A, the brain. The brain is the epitome of your control mechanism, and it supports all of that. In fact, what GLP-1 also does is decrease inflammation in the brain, improve communication in the brain, improve the protection of your nervous system in the brain, spinal cord, and everywhere else, and slow down something called apoptosis, which is kind of the expiration date of your brain and your nervous system. So if you can extend the life of your brain and your nervous system and decrease inflammation and help with functioning of that, we can hold off these degenerative cognitive things. And that's important. And that's GLP-1, and that's the natural, that is the natural byproduct of using a product like this. So take what? The mind-body GLP-1 system to make GLP-1 again. Here's the reality, my friends. In the United States, and there's people from all over the place in here, but in the United States, 74% of the adult population is overweight, and 36% of them are obese, and the vast majority of that population I just talked about isn't even making GLP-1 anymore. Why? Because they don't need to. The body doesn't need to make GLP-1 when you're eating when you're not hungry, when you're visually stimulated because you love mozzarella stretch, or it doesn't need to make GLP-1 if you're eating when you're impulsive and you're emotional and you're doing it for satisfaction. Your body only produces GLP-1 to optimize your blood sugar level, improve your appetite, and ultimately improve digestion. And if you're not focusing on that, you're just eating whenever, the whole thing turns off. Until now. You take it to make it and turn it back on again by 140%. So your relationship with food is completely dependent on whether or not GLP-1 is functioning properly. And it contributes to not only how you look and how you feel, how your body's working, how well on the whole path of longevity you're doing, and it stops the toxic cycle of emotional eating and eating for all the wrong reasons. The diet culture out there. Look at the first 3 letters of the word diet, and that should tell you right away what you're heading to. If you do that over and over and over again, you're going to do the DIE prematurely. Not a good thing. Crushing your cravings, being less impulsive about food. Less impulsive, which means less willpower. When your body's working right, you don't necessarily need willpower. That's super, super important. And healthy, sustainable weight loss and so much more. That's what we have to offer here with the MindBody GLP-1 system. So participants in a 12-week study, human beings, by the way, 12-week study saw significant improvements. In the first, GLP-1, like I said, improving by 140%, 9 pounds average in the first 8 weeks. And then look what happens in the last 4 weeks, an additional 16 pounds lost. And we're going to talk about how that ramps up and balances here in a few slides. But 100% of the people on this system did not lose muscle. That is mic drop importance, revolutionary. All of those GLP-1 agonists cannot say that. In fact, the majority of the weight people lose on that is muscle weight, which is traumatic and not good at all.
Dangerous.
Losing 27% of visceral fat, incredible. That's around the waist. That fat you just can't get to. That muffin top melter that we now have that you do, and that's the hardest part, is that targeting around the center part. It's like I'm losing weight everywhere else. I just can't get that. Not anymore, my friends. This will erase that visceral fat. And 95% of people had decreased sugar cravings, again, quieting the food noise, and 82% took back control of their emotional relationship with food and also portion size. So critically important. So again, take it, the mind-body GLP-1 system, to make it 140% increase in your natural GLP-1 production. So taking the mind-body system is super simple. Thank God, because it could be idiot proof so that I can follow directions and make it. It's only 2 steps. For those of you who have men in your life, sometimes 3 steps is a challenge. 2 steps we can handle, which is why it's only 2 steps. The first 2 tablets or capsules, first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, except water perhaps, and no calories. Wait 30 minutes to 45 minutes ideally, and then start consuming the scoops, whether it's 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon for you, all 4 in the morning, or you slowly work your way up. It's completely up to you. It's user-friendly. Go for it. No drugs, no needles, no shots, no prescriptions, no BS, and no side effects. That is the coolest thing ever, and no outrageous the side effects of what happens, and it's not expensive either. It's actually the money you spend on this, you're going to more than save in the food you're no longer eating, because quieted the food noise and quieted the cravings. That's super powerful. So,
and I don't know how many of you do not like going to the grocery store. Like I do not like going grocery shopping. I go half as much, so it makes me happy.
Yeah. And I know you don't like to go. I don't like to go either, which is why I go with you, so we can suffer in misery while we're spending less on food. But we're here, a lot of talk. Let's look at some results. These are crazy, amazing 3-week results. So we've got, side view profile. That's obviously in the center there. That's one of our presidentials, Brandon Cunningham. And these are not Photoshopped. These are not actors. These are not random people. These are dear friends of ours. These are the people that referred you here. So if you are a prospect and you are here for the first time, you're looking at this for the very first time, consider yourself blessed, because someone loves and cares about you enough to share this groundbreaking, revolutionary way of stopping all the frustration of the yo-yo diet cycle. This is results, my friends.
You know, I would love it if you are already on the mind-body system, if you would make a comment, just sharing maybe 1 or 2 things that you've experienced, what your experience has been being activated with GLP-1 from LifeVantage, the mind-body system. Let us know in the comments.
Yes. And Dr. Phil from Australia, I'm looking at the chats here, said on the synthetic, they lose their butt. Absolutely, they do. And guys, some of us don't have much of that. And the last thing we want to do is lose the good butt we've got. So you don't have to worry about that here. Thank you for pointing that out, Dr. Phil. The mind-body system, GLP-1 system, again, take it to make it. Make what? The GLP-1 hormone that your body makes naturally. Again, dear friends of ours in these pictures in a very short period of time, but transformational for them. Just think of how much, now, got to grant it to the people that are taking before and after. I'm not wearing a hat, but if I had one, it'd come off to you, because it's not easy to be vulnerable. It's not easy to be transparent like that, but look at the results. It's super easy to get excited about looking at yourself. So
you can't have your before or an after photo without a before one. So you got to take those pictures.
And the pictures aren't for you anyway. They're for the benefits of other people. So take them, share them liberally. Look at these. Just in a few weeks, a couple weeks, significant weight loss. Incredible. Again, dear friends of ours, these are crazy stories. In the next slide, I can't wait to start reading some of these things. They're pretty amazing.
I am loving this, guys. Seriously, scroll through the comments so that you can see what people on this call are experiencing.
Yes.
When we're talking about real people, real results, we don't have bots in here, okay? These are real people that are sharing with you right now their experiences in the comments. So it's gold. Go there and check that out.
All worked up.
I know. And then here are some actual comments that have been made.
So check this out. This is real people writing their real story. So I'm going to try to see if I can get. So week 1 done. Couldn't be happier. 6 pounds down and over 3 inches lost. No cravings, no change in my daily routine or food. Hey, check that out.
Yeah.
No cravings, no change in the diet and what they're regularly eating, but amazing changes there. Super fantastic. And the next one, I've been on the program just under a week. Yes, I've noticed changes. One I haven't seen and that it cuts another nasty craving, nicotine. Now that's a
Ooh,
new
that's
one. I've not
awesome.
heard that, but that's super awesome too. So but when you have a normal relationship with food and your body works normally, it doesn't crave things that are harmful. That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's a mind tip too. Day 5, 173.8 down to 168.6. I did not calculate inches. Awesome. These are amazing
so many.
stories.
We
Take
see them
screenshots of those. They're
constantly.
powerful.
Yeah.
If stories are important to you and you like hearing stories, put a 4 in the chat because it's what makes it real.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why we're
I
not here to
actually,
convince.
I want to share my story with you
Share it.
because we were really blessed to be part of what we call Club 55. So we got the opportunity to be on the products for 12 weeks before we launched the product. And at my 13-week point, I had lost 11 pounds, 17 and a half inches. Okay. So that was really significant because I was one of those people that had done all of those roller coaster diets. I had been on the yo-yo train forever, and I felt like crap about myself. I mean, I don't know about you, but have you ever had the self-talk that tells you that it's like, I can't believe you're going to go outside looking like that when you're looking in the mirror, or you turn to check out what the backside looks like and you're like, oh my gosh, you see that back fat? I see the back fat. Everybody's going to see the back fat and they're going to be laughing at you and pointing at you, judging you. Have you ever talked to yourself that way? Well, I used to do that all of the time. And I will tell you that the difference, the biggest one that I noticed right away, was the difference in the way my mind started talking to me. And that was on day 2 when I was shaking up that powder that's part of the system. And I was looking in the mirror and my mind told myself, you look thinner already. So when we're talking about the system being different and being so much more than weight loss, we are actually getting you back connected, brain to gut, so that you can getting the right messages. You are breaking the food noise. You are breaking the food addiction, which can lead to other addictions, it sounds like, which is not lead to you having other addictions, but breaking other addictions, right? But it is amazing what has happened. And so since that time, I'm now focused on leaning out, adding muscle. And so my weight hasn't changed. My measurements haven't changed too much, but I'm getting stronger, right? We are committed to getting 10,000 steps every single day, no matter what, in 2025. And that takes a lot of commitment, determination, having a decided heart, and accountability. So make sure you have somebody that's doing this with you, because I feel confident now. I feel stronger now. I feel more determined than ever to be in my best wellness in 2025. I'm turning 54 this year, and I am super excited about how strong I'm getting. And along with being stronger, you start to feel better about how you look too in the mirror. So super, super, yes, that back fat going away is a big deal.
I want to ask something too. So for the people that are hearing for this for the very first time, again, thank the person who invited here, but I want to test the audience here. Women, I'm speaking directly to you. If you have a man in your life and you are on these products, drop a 5 in the chat if you've heard some compliments or some feedback from the man in your life, because this one's heard a lot from me because I see it like crazy. I see it. So drop a 5 in the chat if you're hearing some good feedback from the man in your life.
And this guy has had to get new pants because the pants he had would fall off if he didn't tighten his belt by 4 inches. He lost over 4 inches off of his waist, guys. So this is amazing. And the reason why we are so excited about this is because this is something the world is screaming for. I mean, especially here in the United States. I mean, if you just look at the trends here in the United States, the rise of obesity rates are crazy. Crazy. There's a massive boom in the GLP-1 market. I mean, anytime you turn on the TV or on your phone or on social, I mean, it's like if you have looked at anything GLP-1, you start seeing it everywhere, right? It just starts feeding it to you. But the commercials on TV now, it's like every other one has something to do with GLP-1, but they're talking about the synthetic ones. And every single time you try to trick your body with a synthetic, it is going to object. And that's why there are the side effects. And they are anticipating that we could see a 4 to 8 time growth by 2031 of people that are looking for GLP-1. That's crazy that there's so many people that need this, but crazy great opportunity. Seriously. And we want to give you one of the best opportunities right now. We want to invite you to activate and thrive in 2025. We are offering you a 12-week Mind Body GLP-1 challenge. Not everyone is getting this offer, guys. And so we want you to know how important you are and how special the person is that invited you here, because they care that much about you. So we're going to talk more about this challenge now, because this is a multi-team weight loss challenge. A bunch of us got together, we all threw in a bunch of money, and we created this for you so that you would have what you need in the right products, the right accountability, the right communities, the right education, and the right support, guys. Loving, kind, gentle, lifting you up and giving you the information that you need to finally, as I mentioned before, have the solution for your New Year's resolution that maybe you've had for many, many years before. And now it's time for you to finally have the success that you want in your wellness journey. So we're super excited to invite you to activate and thrive in 2025. Oh, and did I mention that there's like over 30,000 in cash and prizes? Like seriously, 30,000. Can you say that? Can you guys type in 30K? 30K. How would you like to be able to get paid to totally transform your health and your physique? Because you could be one of the winners. So the details, start date, you can start any day in January this year. Okay, so you have clear up until January 31st to get your entry in. You must complete your intake form by January 31st to qualify for the grand prizes. Now, your end date will be your specific end date based off of the day that you started. It will be 12 weeks after you start. So if you started today, your end date would be April 15th. If you start a week from today, gosh, that would be the 28th. That would be April 22nd. That would be your end date. Okay, so it's super easy for you to be able to determine your end date. It's just the 12 weeks post your start date. Take a screenshot of this if you need it, and you can post it up on your board. I started this day and this is my end date, right? So your details continued. How do you join? Well, there's an intake form that you need to fill out. You're going to be uploading your before photos, your measurements, your weight, your goals, why you want to do this. And then you are going to have the opportunity to be able to share with other people, to be able to get them to do it with you, because it's always more fun when you have that accountability partner right in person with you too. So this is a form that you can get from the person that enrolls you or helps you get your products, or you can find it in a lot of the Facebook groups too, that it's been posted and is tagged under the featured posts. So everyone is welcome to join this 12-week challenge. You will need to be a consultant or a customer to be part of the challenge. You just need to follow the guidelines of the entry and participation for your chance to transform, be inspired, and maybe inspire somebody else too. One of the things I know to be true is that vulnerability is a superpower. Vulnerability will be able to help other people see that when you accomplish something, that maybe they can too. So don't be afraid to be vulnerable. And plus, you can earn epic prizes in this challenge, like massive prizes, right? So there's 3 different categories that you can join. There is the male, female, or the couples that you can become. You have to pick one of the 3 to join, okay? But check out these prizes, guys. For male and female, first prize, you can earn or win $3 grand. $3,000 real cash money, US dollars. That's huge. And then in the couples, that's $6,000 in real cash money that you can earn by doing good things for yourself, by saying yes to you, by just making decisions, having a decided heart, being willing to be accountable and being part of a community, and maybe win some cool prizes each week too, because we do that as well. And just remember, it's all about real people getting real results. Why not you? You're a real person, right? Go like this. Pinch yourself. Pinch yourself. Do you feel that? Does it hurt?
Ow.
Yeah, you're a real person if that hurt. Okay, so why not you? This is an opportunity for you to say yes to you. So how will the challengers and the winners be judged? By your total transformation and story. So make sure that you're tracking everything. Take all of the pictures in all the different areas that you'd like to see improvements. Make sure that you note, how are you sleeping? What's your energy like? What do your joints feel like? What's your regularity? Are you going enough times to the bathroom? All those kind of stuff. Make sure that you are tracking your whole story, because we are going to be looking at the whole picture, your whole transformation. This is not just a number on a scale. or inches on a tape measure. This is your whole story. So make sure that you're tracking the whole thing and journaling it, okay? And the winners are going to be selected by a very fun, witty, and fair group of LifeVantage consultants that we just might be part of. So share your whole story with us, okay? Now, continuing with the entry rules, you must submit before pictures, details, and enter in your chosen category when you start your challenge. You need to take the products for 12 weeks straight. That's approximately 3 months. So you must purchase 3 sets of the LifeVantage Mind Body System between the time period of December 24th of 2024 and the end of March, okay? So you've got 3 full months here that you can get your 3 systems purchased to qualify to be part of the challenge. So what can you expect in the next 12 weeks? Dondee is going to share the ramp up, better, and activation.
Yes, you can expect results is what you can expect. But before I get into the 3 phases I'm going to speak on right now, I want you to think about this. Everything in this entire system is based on the 80-20 principle. So 80% of people on this mind-body GLP-1 system are going to have noticeable results. Now, the 20%, you're going to have people that are maybe a little lagging in their results because there's something else happening in their body. And let me share something about activation. When your body is activated, it has its own hierarchy of importance. And it will, when your body gets activated, it will fix what needs to be fixed first. And maybe losing weight isn't the first thing. So don't get discouraged. Don't compare your results to other people. Just trust in the process because it works. It's just a matter of time and there's other priorities. So the first phase, the first stage, if you will, is the ramp up and reset phase. It's the first couple weeks. So let's get into that. So what does that look like? Your phase 1 is the ramp up and reset. It's the first 1 to 4 weeks. So what does it look like? As your GLP-1 hormone is being made again, remember, it increases it by 140%. And so it activates and resets your entire gut microbiome. So as your body gets used to having good microbiome, a good gut flora, maybe you've been on antibiotics in the past and you don't have a very good gut flora, give it time to rebuild. That's the ramping up. Letting it get to work, letting the GLP-1 system work, letting it reproduce in your body, letting the pancreas start producing insulin again, letting the L cells of the large intestine communicate to the brain to make the GLP-1 again, getting used to actually eating food on a regular basis that is good quality nutrition. Not packaged foods, not the stuff you're ordering when you're impulsive, not the cravings, but good food. Give it time. And it takes a while to clear out the bad and reseed the good. So give it time for that good bacteria to work and your elimination system to start working again. Think of it this way. What does that even mean? How many meals a day do you have versus how many bowel movements a day do you have? They should be the same number. So if you have 3 meals a day, you should have 3 bowel movements a day, which were yesterday's meals. And if you're not, that's something to think about. Well, whoa, that's new. I'm not having that. Well, maybe your elimination system needs to be working on maybe before you lose weight, stress, lowering stress, and all kinds of other things. So you literally could experience immediate food cessation or of cravings of food, and you may not. You may immediately lose weight. You may not. You may actually gain weight. You may actually, your measurements may get bigger. That's okay. Your body is working itself through activation. That's the ramp up and reset phase. The next phase in this is better balance. Balancing the gut-brain axis, balancing your eating cycle, balancing your insulin production versus food in your stomach, balancing the gut-brain axis, balancing your microbiome. And there's 5 variables I want to talk about that are heavily influenced in this balance phase. 1, hydration. Are you getting enough water? 2, nutrition. Are you eating good macros, your fats, your carbohydrates, your protein? 3, movement. Are you moving enough? 4 is your gut microbiome, your bowel movement regularity. And last is mindset. Are you positive? Are you thinking positively? Are you optimistic? Or are you comparing yourself and somebody else lost 5 pounds? I've only lost 1, or I've gained 5 pounds. They've lost 5 pounds. This isn't working. Don't worry about that. Trust your body, trust the process, trust activation. Better balance is on the way. And then the last phase of this, which is the weeks 9 through 12, the activated and optimized. As your body starts working this cycle, remember the first 8 weeks in that random study, it was 9 pounds average they lost in 8 weeks, but the final 4 weeks, an additional 16. This is where you're going to start noticing it. So once you get past the first 8 weeks, which is 2 months, folks, You may be kind of less than satisfied. Give it time, give activation time, and focus on the most important things. As your microbiome starts to flourish, GLP-1 is functioning properly. You're getting used to this. It's balanced, it's optimized, it's activated, and you are having the results. Food noise going away. You're getting a complete and great relationship with food, and you're seeing it, you're feeling it. People around you are talking about it. Super, super important.
You know, one thing I want to say about that is that not everybody is going to have the same results. Dondee's already mentioned that a little bit, but do not compare yourself to anyone else because you have been treating your body completely different than they've been treating theirs. You're at a different place than they are. So you've got to allow your body to do the healing that it needs. Do not expect going into this challenge to have the results immediately the way someone else might. Just stay the course and you are going to get there.
Yeah, one of the things about the challenge tips, take the products as directed every single day. I can't tell you how often people ask, how do you take this? There's instructions on the bottle and on the tub for a reason. Just read them and follow them. Don't try to make it your own way. Follow that. So the tip, follow the directions on the product and focus on adhering to it every single day. Another challenge tip is detoxify. Look at things, well, your body's natural process is to detoxify anyway, but look at how you can voluntarily limit some of those things. If you smoke, stop smoking or at least consider it. If you drink socially, lower it a little bit. If you're in a toxic environment, you're eating processed foods with ingredients you can't pronounce, maybe start eating some good single ingredient foods that you're combining for a better benefit. Detoxify, focus on that, and not just chemical stuff you put in your body. How about emotions? Think positively. Stop gossiping. Just who are the people in your life that are those energy vampires that they just take and take and take and take? Maybe just wish them well and go be an energy provider for someone else and look for those people that pour into you, not take from you. So just start looking at detoxifying in your life in all areas.
Yeah, cortisol, if you have high cortisol, it will not let you lose weight. So you need to figure out how you can lower your stress and lower that cortisol.
Yeah. And movement. I mentioned that earlier. Get moving. And you don't have to join the gym and become a bodybuilder. You just have to get your joints moving. Get active. If you've got a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or a Oura Ring, follow those things. Make a goal for yourself. Marci and I have been doing literally every single day since January 1st. We've been walking at least 10,000 steps a day. I'm over like 270,000 steps so far in January because we made it a goal. Our goal is to go 10,000 steps every single day for the entire year. That's going to be over 3 million steps. Make it a goal like that. Get moving. When your body moves, everything gets lubricated, everything gets functioning better. Use movement as a tip to give you that competitive edge because that 30 grand is out there. Claim your piece of that.
Don't let your aches and pains keep you from movement because movement is that lubrication for your body. And you just might find that once you get your body moving, those aches and pains go away. So get moving.
Oh my goodness.
Right? Plus, there's all kinds of tools and resources available to support you. You can go to lifestyle.lifevantage.com, and they have provided us with some phenomenal tools to help you in this journey. So how do you get started with your 12-week mind-body GLP-1 activation? Well, you get in where you fit in. We don't want to force you to do anything you don't want to do. We want to help you have success. So you can become a customer or you can get started as a consultant. Option number one, you can get started as a mind-body GLP-1 customer. Great place to start since we're talking about the mind body challenge, right? Or option two, you can increase your activation for peak results, meaning you can add in other products. Like I would suggest one that's not even on here. We have our healthy weight stack that we just had some phenomenal science come back on. And that would be a great option, Protandim NRF2 with the mind body system to help get you activated, reduce that damage inside your cells, as well as activate your GLP-1 hormone by 140%. There's synergy in taking these products together. Or you can take the premium stack that will give you total health, skin and hair, stress reduction, all of the above, everything that you need. We actually take this one every single day. And then the Healthy Weight Pro stack, this is the one that's going to give you the maximum weight loss plus energy with Axio, and it also has the fat burn in there. So option two is picking your stack, increasing your activation. And then option three is become a consultant and earn income referring other people. As we've been talking about, it's a lot more fun when you invite people to come along with you. And so we would highly suggest you utilize the multiplier pack. This is the enrollment pack for consultants where you actually get 3. You get 3 months worth of Protandim NRF2, 3 months worth of the collagen, as well as 3 months of the mind body system. Remember what one of the qualifications is to be able to participate in the challenge? You need to purchase 3 stacks of the mind body system, right? So this takes care of that for you in the multiplier enrollment pack. Plus you get a reduced price on the products when you buy the package. So that's a great option. And then invite other people to do it with you and you can start making an income. And then there's other options there as well for becoming a consultant. So, you just gotta choose and get in where you fit in. So joining the challenge, it's as simple as completing the challenge intake form. When you complete that intake form, you're going to get a confirmation email that's going to give you the Mind Body GLP-1 product experience guide. You're going to want to download that and review it. It has all kinds of amazing information and links to other resources for you, including a bunch of videos. And then you want to plug into our Facebook group or the Facebook group that your upline is using for this challenge, because you want to participate in the raffles that we're having every single week, as well as having that support, the extra education on nutrition and movement and mindset and all of the different things that we're providing in the Facebook groups. So remember, we're here to ditch the diet culture, all right? So Mind Body GLP-1 offers a smarter solution to healthy weight management. Mind Body is a true solution for your resolution. Did you want to talk about the study a little bit, or
Yeah,
because we're getting...
Yeah, and thank you guys for your comments in the chat. Thank you so much, Dr. Jeff. Thank you so much, Debbie Zito, and thank you, Dr. Phil, for this great question that you asked. Where do you get the study? If you go to lifevantage.com and you go to the healthy weight stack, click on it, scroll down, and there you can download the study right there. And so it's one of those things that if you understand what they're looking at, why they're looking at it, and the groundbreaking effects, the unexpected things that they found when they put these two products together, Protandim NRF2 Synergizer and the MB Mind Body System, the GLP-1 system together, it was unbelievable, the synergy between them. So thank you for that question. And Dr. Phil said something too, is amazing. He tells people you're not fat, you're inflamed. And one of the most important things as far as building that foundation of anti-inflammatory properties, like Marci said, and anti-fibrotic properties, is the Protandim NRF2 Synergizer, our flagship product and what got us on the map.
All right, guys. So get in where you fit in. Please get with the person that invited you here and get your order placed, get your intake form completed, and get registered for the Activate and Thrive in 2025, because we cannot wait to be part of this with you. This is your opportunity. You have been invited, and we would love to see you on this journey and be able to walk with you. So please make sure that you get back to the person that invited you here tonight to get your order placed, whether you become a customer or a consultant, and get your intake form done. We're super excited to have you join us. Thank you for being here tonight, guys. Take care.
Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.